Hi there, Trevor Thomas here with App Bros Design. I just wanted to walk you through one of our amazing full profiles from Dr. Erica Goodstone. Her profile is in the PDA app. It's one of our community apps. And I wanted to show you what she's done here because she's done a really good job of leveraging her app profile to help her grow her business. So I'll start out with a couple of notes from Travis Richardson, our resident marketing expert. And he says right off the bat in this profile, the first page you come to on an iPhone is the featured video. And that's what you're seeing right here. There's a great background on the featured video. It's inviting, it's tropical, it's warm feeling, uses how to, or in this case, how do, which is great. It's a really good marketing technique. It's about solving people's problems. And it's a really good marketing practice. Now, the next piece here is the article. Featured article. In this case, the featured article is nicely broken into paragraphs. It even includes a few questions. Numbering really helps improve readability on mobile, so you can see the questions right there. The next one is the journal, her featured journal entry. It's a great use of journaling space. It's a really good call to action because it's intriguing. That's the little salmon-colored bar across the bottom. Get your relationship healing toolbox, and it really draws your eye. Next piece is the call to action. So this is the call to action section, not the call to action section, the Q&A section. Ask the expert. It's kind of supposed to be a Dear Abby type of thing, and this is a really good example of how to use that type of format to ask good questions that you can answer in your business to kind of draw people in. Again, another really good use of the call to action to help people. It's related to the actual content from Ask the Expert, so it really kind of draws people in and gives them relatable benefits. Something that Travis said about that is there's different call to actions on video, articles, journals, etc. She's created unique call to actions to fit the content. That's really, really good practice for marketing and keeping people interested. And you can also see the video archive in the background here. There's a ton of videos in here that she's put up. So she's done a really good job of filling this with content and some really good relevant imagery, especially in the first section here to, when you click. Well, that's an unfortunate choice, but you click on each one, you can kind of see the imagery is related to each of the videos in there, and that's another way to really help kind of draw people's eyes just by looking at the images in the sidebar here. It really helps bring people in. Another thing that I wanted to tell you about, you won't see it in here, but she's used some really good marketing links. You'll see that in the email that we sent out. Some really good social media marketing on Facebook and on email and other platforms. So just to help you really get something out of this video series, we want to also tell you about things that could be improved on to help really draw people in more. So starting with her listing. Now, the only problem with this is her description is a little bit too long to fit on here. It's a little hard to see when you're first putting your description together, but depending on what size phone you have, more or less of that description will actually show up on the page. So you want something usually around 7 to 10 words to make sure that it'll show up on all the different phone sizes that are out there. Now, once I go in here, you also can see on her profile page, right here, the title is a little bit too long because it cuts off after the end. So you might want to shorten that title just a little bit, also to make sure that it is viewable on all the different phone screen sizes that people use. The journal archive could use some more stuff in it. There's only 4 things in here, and it's always a really good idea to just fill this up. Same thing with the Ask the Expert archive, the questions archive. There's only 3 in here, but you really want it to fill the screen so it kind of gives the impression that you've added a whole bunch of extra stuff. The last piece that would help with this is some kind of landing page. Now, I know it makes sense for having an app to have your own landing page, but you can also do it for a full profile. All you really need is a page on your website that talks about your listing in the PDA or the Natural Living app or whichever community app you're listed in, and tells people how to download the app and get to your profile. Because that's a really good way to get people plugged into the app, checking out more of your content. Just throw up an extra landing page on your site so that you can make full use of this app in all of your marketing efforts. So that's about it. Thank you very much for listening to this. I hope you got something out of it. And we hope to see you in the AMP program, or at least go check that out and see what is going on there. www.appmemberpro.com.